Well, it's time for our harmonica lesson with Bobby Joe Holman, all the way from Nevada in the USA. Bobby Joe, how are you?
Just fine, my friend. How you doing?
Well, I'm struggling with this virus, mate, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Well, that's right. It's copious amounts of alcohol that always gets it, brother.
Well, to be quite honest, I haven't been in the mood or the fit state to be supping copious amounts of alcohol. But on your recommendation, Bobby Joe, I might give it a go tomorrow night.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
Excellent.
Well,
So,
yeah. Let's get started. Let's get started here. Uh, have you been had a chance to practice some?
I have practiced a little bit, but obviously with the cold and the runny nose and things like
Yeah.
that, it's been a bit messy to say the least. But yes, I have been tootling along. Yes.
Okay. Well, listen. Let's work on a little bit. Have you been able to bend a note?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you play a little bit one here for me here?
Right on.
Okay, think. Okay, that's it. You got the vibrato, a little bit of vibrato. Okay, the think of this, you're like you're going, and you're drawing it back in your throat. And what's happening is, it hears your tongue like this, and you're going, and you bring it, and it's going down, and that's what's been in the note, like this. So my tongue is going, oh, it's going like that. So
All
let's
right.
try that. Let's try that. Okay. Now let's try this. You know, I might have told a story of Howard Levy. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's a cat that the first cat that I ever knew that he could take a C diatonic harmonica and play in every key, because he could do the draw blows and also the over blows. So he'd put the sharps and flats in whatever key he was playing. And so I got this video showing how to do it, and it was very difficult to do. But then one day I just picked up the harmonica and went up, 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 and I bent all the notes. So this is what I want you to do. You started, I think, on number 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to go ooh ah, and then go 5 ooh ah, 4 ooh ah, 3, 2, 1, like this. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, now let's think about, we're going to try it again, but what I want you to not think about, okay, I'm going this whole, I just want you to go, without the harmonica, I want you to go ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah. Try
Ooh
that.
ah, ooh ah,
Ooh ah.
ooh ah.
Now, put the harp up there and go. Now it's coming. Now it's coming. See, now you're starting to hear it, because you're not thinking, well, okay, he's saying do this, make my throat do all that stuff. And we get caught up and, well, okay, he's telling all this stuff. You just think of making the sound ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah. See, and I'm just going ooh, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah, like that. So
You,
try that.
you make it sound and look so easy.
Well, I'm trying. I had some flubs in there, but Very good, man. And that's the beginning of it, because you're getting the psychic, you're putting the ear, you're tuning your ear that's the sound that you want. And see, because as you get to going, it's a thing of not thinking about it.
Mhm.
It's just doing it, and the ear knows what you want. So now I've been playing it for 1,000 years, and you know that. So, but see, I didn't think about it. I just it starts playing itself, my friend. The tone, whoa, whoa, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking in my psychic. It's a wow, wow, ooh, wah, and I just play it instead of, well, I'm going to play this note and go ooh da like that. You
Yeah,
see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Definitely, I
Okay.
definitely know where you're coming from, Bobby Joe.
Yeah, because I'm showing you our lessons and I'm very honored to do this, is just show you that of how you create these sounds. And then it's what the great Les Young has in his head, in his psychic, these tones that, well, God, Bobby Joe told me that, God, if I started on this note, then I can build off of that tone. And that's the way I teach, instead of, well, learn this lick or learn that lick,
Yeah. So,
you know.
would I be right in saying, Bobby Joe, if I start off with the second tool with the draw and work up and down the holes there, doing the bending, would that be a good place to start me practicing for this week?
Yes, sir. Yeah, because that's putting you in the second position, and 90, you know, in the 90% is that's what these cats are, that you're playing in the second position, that you play the blues in. And not saying that you can't play the blues in straight, straight harp and all that, because you can. But when we start out, what we hear and the easiest to produce is, you just have to understand that you're in the second position, and that's draw on number 2 hole. And on a C harmonica, that's the G note. So you're playing G blues
Radio.
when you start with that note.
Okay, cookie then. Right, I'm gonna be practicing on that one, Bobby Joe. But tell me, listeners, about your radio show, when it's on, and what they can listen to this
Well,
week.
thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. My show is called Chilling with Bobby Joe. And for you good people, you could go to americamatters.us. And so that's, as I say, americamatters.us. You have two choices once you come to that page. It's you want the Renegade Radio. It says listen live Renegade Radio. You click on it. My show is on Wednesdays from 2 to 3 Pacific Standard Time. So that's 8 hours behind you, good people, and your listeners there. And I've got good listeners. I've got my dear friend, Brother Les, and he is. We talk about some of your wonderful people that you've had on the show, and I'm talking to our listeners now, your listeners, that very popular segment. I also have the legendary Floyd Sneed, the original drummer of Three Dog Night, and we are doing an audio book. And so Floyd is actually telling these stories of his perspective, that he sat behind, playing the drums. He played on all the hits.
Oh.
And then I have Shirley Bates, and she is in the Country Music Hall of Fame, and she tells her perspective of back in the day. And then it's a new one. I have my special guest. Hopefully, we're going to be able to get Trevor Sewell this week. But I have a new segment that I have a guy called Kawaya Willie, and he is from Uganda, Africa. And he's a songwriter, singer, and he has an orphanage over there. And we'll play a couple of his songs, and he's going to explain the word, what the songs mean and everything. So should be a lot of fun.
It sounds excellent, Bobby Joe, and I look forward to joining you on Wednesday at 10 p.m. UK time.
Yes, sir. I sure appreciate it, brother. And thank you for the opportunity to hang out with you and your wonderful show there in the UK, bro.
It's my pleasure entirely, Bobby Joe. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Bye. Okay, that was another fabulous harmonic lesson there from Bobby Joe. And I learn so much every time I speak with Bobby Joe. He's an incredible musician and a fine teacher. And incidentally, if you get in touch with Bobby Joe, he'll actually give you a one-to-one